guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking at what has happened in a situation and the person you are dealing with, what is their karma. So we have 3 piles here. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps my channel to grow and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. And if you really enjoy this channel, please consider donating to this channel. As a spiritual leader, I do rely on donations a lot of the time. So I really appreciate any donations that do come in. My PayPal link and my Amazon wish list are both in the description box below. And my Etsy shop is down there as well, where you can find some of my paintings that have been in my readings. And let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, let's see what's going on and what this person's karma is for what has happened. LJ, Z, Y, T, W, E, Jedi, J, D, Q, Jed, U, Queen, Quest, M, Y, R, W, C, B, J, T, E, BJ, by the way, K, W, wet, W, N, net, U, nut. This could definitely be about somebody who used you for sexual relations in some way. Deem, Dean, bent, tent, went, wed, weed, weir, leer, real, jeer, buy, buyer, Jen, jet. Somebody could have also been claiming that they were buying what you had to offer as well. Ken, Ben, Ted, Jed, mirror. So we're going to put these ones aside for a minute and these ones aside for a minute. Page of Swords, Temperance, Tower, Ace of Swords, the Stilt Walker, the Artist, the Raccoon, and the Wolf. So this is somebody who was sneaky and insidiously trying to get you to follow them. They may have been very controlling in their behavior. This is somebody who was in the shadow side of a leader. This is somebody who was trying to force people to follow their lead instead of creating the example and allowing those who wish to follow to follow. This is somebody who was very sneaky with their words or their actions. They were very sneaky. I feel like they may have even turned people against you, around you, with their words or their actions. This person has spent a lot of times watching you, and they've watched you remain stable and peaceful throughout every hardship that you have faced. Everything has fallen apart time and time again in your life, and you have continued to remain in faith and to remain stable and strong throughout. I feel like a lot of their karma is that they're going to have to watch you find peace and keep your peace regardless of what's going on around you, that you are going to be able to maintain your sobriety, you're going to be able to maintain your stability, your solidity, your confidence. You have worked very hard to integrate your passions and your emotions into your being so that you can step into your emotions while still remaining, and your passions while still remaining grounded. And this person does not know how to do that, but they are going to have to watch you do that that because you do know how to do that. And I feel like they're going to have to watch other people follow your leadership, which was not forced down their throat, but which was shown through action. You're a very truthful, honest person. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of truth coming out about this person, and it's really going to destroy their world. And then they're going to have to show whether or not they can handle it with the same grace and dignity and integrity as you could, which I don't feel like they're going to be able to handle it quite as well. This person may have also even there could be somebody here who had their artwork or their passions or their purpose, whatever, copied or stolen from them and used for somebody else's gain. Somebody could have been really, there could have been people even following you and watching you closely and taking what you had to offer to sell as their own in some way. So we're going to move these aside really quick. And we're going to be looking at why they did what they did. They felt superior in tearing you down. It made them feel powerful. It made them feel strong. It made them feel like they had all the power and control in their hands. And like in tearing you down, it was building them up. They wanted you to give up. They have on their dreams, and watching you hurt them more than giving up did. So whoever this person is, they tried to keep you from going after your path or your purpose. They tried to manipulate you. They tried to steer you off course. They tried to push you off course very forcefully when that didn't work. And a lot of it is simply because it made them feel better in being able to destroy your dreams, because they never went after their own dreams. They allowed other people to do this to them, and they conceded to that power, and they gave up their own power to other people and let all of their dreams go by the wayside. So watching you go after your dreams, regardless of everything that has happened, really hurts them. And I feel like that's a lot of their karma too, is that they have to watch you continually go after what you are going after and not give up, no matter how much they have done to try to force you off your path. I am angry at the world and I took it out on you. So this person is angry at the world, and instead of taking it out on instead of being angry at the people they should actually be angry at, they're angry at the whole world. And instead of taking it out on somebody else or even those people that had hurt them, they took it out on you. They took every ounce of anger that they had for this world and everything in it, and for their dreams being crushed and everything going wrong in their life, which was their choice. They took that and they put it on you, and they hurt you because of it. Their karma. Burdens stack up. Everything they touch will fall apart. So they're going to have a lot of burdens stacking up, and in the meantime, they're not going to be able to take care of anything because everything that they touch is going to be falling apart. A loss of things that are truly important, a reality check for them. So things that are truly important are going to be taken out of their life, are going to be removed from their life, and they are going to get a vision of what is really important in their life. And I feel like they're going to be feeling like you are one of the most important things in their life. And there's going to be a lot of regret here, a lot of remorse, a lot of sorrow for chasing away the things that meant most to them because they were so upset that they didn't get accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, and you did. They chose to go against their own morals. Yeah, this person chose to go against their own morals in doing what they did to you. They chose to become the monsters who hurt them by hurting you. And they chose to become those draconian leaders and those authoritarian people and those dream takers and stealers. All the people that they were angry at, they became when they chose to go up against you. And they're going to have to live with knowing that they became everything they hated in this world. So that's what I have for this pile. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple advice from Spirit Ones. I wasn't sure if I was going to grab them, but I figured if I thought about them during the reading, I would grab them, so I had them over here. And what should you be doing? First off, I feel like you should be forgiving. Forgive this person. Understand where they came from and why they did what they did. Understand, but that doesn't excuse it. That doesn't make it right. But forgiveness takes that poison out of your soul, and it also shows that unconditional love that we should be giving to each other. You have the wit and cunning to make it through. Use it. Your energy is so amazing and pure. So rock forever. which is a great song. You should go listen to that. Don't let them change your heart. Fill your space with things that feel good to you. Put away or get rid of things that bring you down. So it's time to remove anything in your space, energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally. Remove the things that are triggering you, that are bringing you down, that are making you feel like crap. And it's time to replace those things with some things that are making you feel good. Get some flowers to dress up your space, or a plant, or and really don't allow these people to change your heart. Don't allow them to turn you into a monster by their actions. Don't become the monster that they chose to become when they were upset. And you do that by not releasing, not letting go, and not forgiving the situation, because it poisons your soul and it turns you into exactly what you don't want to be. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you or what you might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, let's see what happened in the situation and what their karma is for what they did to you. We have I, Q, quiz, S, H. This may have been a test for them, a test of commitment that they decided not to hold to. G, Q, S. Isn't GQ something? Like a brand or something? B, Y, U. This person could have chose money over something here, something important. T, gust. R, I, L, G, H, GG. Somebody's grandma could be involved here, or great grandma. Y, G, R, gyre, euro, E. Rest, best, jest, lust, bust, quest, rile, silt, built, bus, bust, bussy, busy, trust, trial. This person's going to have to go through a lot of trials. I feel like they broke trust with you in a very harsh way, possibly for money or for lust. And you're being told to rest easy, that the best is yet to come. Let's slut, buy. They may have even bought prostitutes as well for some of the people here. There's a lot of people walking past me right now. I'm not used to so many people walking around me while I'm doing readings. Lit, get, slit, guts. Somebody had a lot of guts in doing what they did, but it was the wrong way to have them. Sissy. It could be somebody's sister involved in this in some way. Grass, greet, guilt. Somebody's going to have to deal with a lot of guilt over betraying someone who loved them so much. Yeah, we have betray here too. So we're going to put these ones aside for a second. And we're going to look at the cards. We got the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Boatman, the World. I did do one reading at the airport last year in North Carolina with all kinds of people walking past me, but I didn't care about doing it there so much as here. This place is very against anything that is evil. Anyway, it's time for you to rest and reflect on the past heartbreak and hardship that you went through in this situation. It's time to sort out the facts and the reality. It's also time to heal and let go of that pain and despair that you've been feeling, to really see the truth in the matter of what happened here and of what direction you're supposed to be going now. There's going to be a lot of new passion and new desire coming into your life. You're really thinking about things in a new way. You're going to have a lot of new understandings and perspectives about things. It's time to come up out of this healing energy and to decide to heal once and for all. Maybe even to heal past connections and friendships as well. There could be a need to walk away from certain friendships that have been holding you back, that have been binding you, that have been keeping you stuck or stagnant. I feel like for this person, they are going to have to deal with the fact that one of the best friends they ever could have had in their life has walked away from them because of the way they treated them and because of the nasty things they were doing. I feel like you have decided to move away from this situation. You've decided to lay it to rest. You have rested, reflected on it, and you are really coming to the conclusion of what really happened here, and you are deciding to end the cycles of the past and have a brand new beginning. And you're waiting for new friendships and new connections to come in, ones where people are going to reciprocate the trust, the love, the balance, peace, harmony that you want to have in your life. They're going to give that back to you in exchange for yours, instead of giving you crap in exchange for gold. You're being asked to look at the bigger picture, not to focus on the details, to really examine what's going on here. Listen to the signs, synchronicities, and messages coming at you from the other side, from your angels, from your guides, from your ancestors, from your God, and to really trust that in healing and recovering and moving forward, this is their karma. So do that and allow yourself to move forward and have forgiveness and love when it comes to this situation. Don't hold on to the hurt. Don't hold on to the pain. Don't hold on to the hardship. Don't hold on to the nasty things this person did to you, because all it will do is poison you and turn you into that same monster. So why did they do this? Everything was so complicated, I couldn't even breathe or think. So this person was busy not being able to breathe, not being able to think. They were anxious, they were fearful. Maybe this person thought that they were going to lose you as a friend, and so they may have even done some things that were just really nasty to try to make sure that you didn't have anyone else to turn to, so that you would stay with them forever. They wanted to destroy your reputation and make you look bad. Yeah, so you would have nobody there, and the only person that you would have to turn to was them. And also, I feel like they felt like if people liked you, nobody would like them anymore, or people would see the truth about them. I gave everything to you and felt betrayed by your actions. So maybe you walked away from this person and they felt betrayed by you walking away. And you walked away for a reason, though. And in doing so, they decided to tear you down simply because they didn't want people to turn away from them. They wanted people to see you the way that they were. They lacked healthy boundaries and felt that you should be at their beck and call. Yeah, this person, they wanted you to be at their beck and call. They didn't want you to know anybody else or have any other connections, because they wanted to be able to control you. They wanted to be able to have every second of your time, every second of your attention, your passion, your everything. And this person didn't want you to have space. They didn't want you to have freedom, and they couldn't breathe when you weren't there. You couldn't breathe while they were there, but they couldn't breathe when you weren't there. So karma for them. Others will ghost them, so they're going to be the one that is alone and isolated simply because of their actions, because people are going to be seeing the truth, and they're going to be realizing that this person was doing this simply for their own means. We'll have to deal with haters trying to tear them down. Some of you may have picked pile 1 too. They're going to have to deal with people tearing them down and making them feel like crap about themselves because they did this to you to try to keep you from leaving them. Dreams will be crushed for crushing yours. Wow, there really might be some people here who chose pile 1, because that's what pile 1 was all about. Dreams being crushed and haters. All truths will be uncovered. So everything will be uncovered. That's what I was just saying too. I love when it lines up like that. Everything that they did will be uncovered, and they are going to have to deal with people trying to tear them down, and their dreams being crushed by outside forces simply because they spent their time trying to do that to your dreams. You are amazing. You are never alone. You are loved. You are amazing. Step into your true power, grace, integrity, and light. So it's time to accept that you're amazing. It's time to believe it. And it is time to step up into that amazing, beautiful energy that you have. And to know that you are never alone and you are always loved. And to know that walking away from this connection, whether you have people around you or not, was good for you. And it's okay to not have anybody around you right now, because you saw who your real friends were when they decided to believe everything this person told them about you that was all lies. And you don't need those people around anyway. You're going to have new people that come in. And as you have new people that come in, this person is going to start losing all those people that they pulled over to their side, because those people are going to be seeing the truth. And they're going to be feeling very alone themselves. They're going to be going through what you're going through right now, basically. And remember that it is a hard place to be, and it hurts. Even if they did cause this themselves, and even if you didn't cause what's going on here, everybody plays a part in every situation they're in. And forgive, live and let live, and allow yourself to release the judgment over it and to let go of this situation with love, so that it's not poisoning you and you don't end up becoming this person in your next relationship when you come across somebody that is around you. And don't be in that fear energy. Don't be in that I'm not good enough energy. Don't be in that lower vibrational energy of this person's going to leave me if I don't trap them here, because that can happen in the future. So don't allow that to happen to you. And the way that you don't allow that to happen to you is by being able to forgive this person. Judge not, lest ye be judged. You will be faced with the same situation, and your choices will determine whether or not you do the same things as this person. And do you want to be judged the way that you're judging them? Anyway, that is what I have for this pile, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So let's see what is going on in this situation and what their karma is going to be for the way that they treated you. Dowager, where's Waldo? I don't know why I'm thinking of those things, but I feel like somebody here is going to have a really hard time finding you or anyone like you in this world, because there's nobody quite like you. They can find little things in other people that remind them of you, but nobody is quite like you. L, hum, H, U, M, hum, G, humbug, W, K. This person may have been somebody who was very sour, who was very greedy, who was very possessive and controlling. They may have been somebody who had a hard time giving to anybody around them because they didn't see the purpose in it or the need for it. And they may have held back things that could have helped other people. D, G. This person may end up dealing with a lot of spiritual influences that are going to be around, pulling on their energy. You could have a lot of ancestors or a lot of spirit guides that are really irritated with this person and how they behaved. They're going to be reminded of everything that happened. They're going to be remembering everything that happened, and they're really going to be having to see things with new eyes. They're going to be having to make atonement for what they have done. And they're going to find happiness through that, because that's what happens generally when you change who you are and you become a better person. This person's going to become a better person because of the situation they faced with you. Z, A, zag. It may take a long time for this to happen. P, pad, pod, or it could be a long time since then and you're still waiting. D, pond. N, F, Z, Q, A, P. Pumpkin, Padawan, Pap, Pug, Mug, Lug, Wake, Whack, Wad, Dag, Dad, Dam, Fan, Fam, Fad, Doug, Pog. So, let's see. I'm going to put these ones aside for now. And we're going to look at these cards. Eight of Wands, High Priestess, the Star, Six of Pentacles, Regret, Hermit. This person's really going to regret not giving to you while they had the chance, because you are going to be somebody who has the ability to give to many, 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 many people around you in the future. You know what's coming. You might be traveling, or you might be getting a lot of messages or a lot of people reaching out to you right now. Listen to your intuition and trust your intuition on any situations that are coming into your being. Use discernment. You are somebody who is seen by many. You have a lot of hope, faith, trust. You are somebody that really has a lot of growth as well. You gave and gave and gave to this person, and they refused to give to you because they thought their money was so important, and they thought what you had to give was nothing. And sometimes what you have to give is far more valuable than money could ever hope to buy. And that's what this person is going to find out. What you had to give was far more valuable, because money is cold. And money is, you're sitting there by yourself, kind of like in Scrooge or A Christmas Carol or An American Christmas Carol, or whichever one you want to watch or think of. An American Christmas Carol is one of my most favorite ones. That person is sitting alone and cold. No people, no noise, no happiness, no joy. All they have is their money and their items, and they're going to be dealing with a lot of things in the dark by themselves without anybody around to talk to about it. They may even be being shown the errors of their ways through their spirit guides, because their spirit guides are really trying to get into this person's mind and show them what they are doing that is not okay and how to come out of it. I feel like this person may end up waking up one day and giving away everything they have simply because they are sick of being alone. They are very regretful for the way they treated you. And I feel like isolation is going to be a lot of what their karma is. We have the unicorn and the whale as well. They're going to be seeing things in a whole new light. They're going to be seeing your compassion, your love, your understanding, your giving, generosity, and kindness. The depth of your soul and the purity and beauty of who you are is not naiveness. It is not something that should be taken advantage of or stomped on into the ground. It is something that is so beautiful and pure and amazing in this world. And this world needs more of it. It doesn't need less of it. This world needs more of it. And this person was thinking that you were crazy for believing the way you did, for dreaming the way you did, for going after the things you did, and for doing the things you did. But this person is going to see that the way to go forward is the way that you were showing them how to do it, which is being giving, generous, loving, kind, understanding. You really showed this person a whole new world through these gifts that you possess. I feel like you may have shown this person what empathy was, where in the past this person may not have known anything about what empathy was, or anything about putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, or anything about even thinking about anybody outside themselves, which does happen sometimes. If you're raised by very selfish parents, then you do tend to become selfish as a person. And I feel like for a lot of these people, that's what happened here. And I feel like they are going to be getting a reckoning, getting an awareness, getting a clue, and they're going to be changing the ways that they behave, because they're going to be realizing that they were wrong and you were right. So why did they do this? They wanted you to have no one to turn to. Wow, all three piles are on that today. They wanted to isolate people and have them have nobody to turn to. Yeah, they put you alone, and it didn't tear you down. It didn't knock you down. It actually, you ended up with people around you who would give to you where this person wouldn't. And they're going to have to watch that too. I can't open my heart again. It hurts too much. So this person has a really hard time opening their heart. It hurts too much. They're in a lot of pain. And that pain is a constant thing. That pain causes people to hurt people. Regardless of whether or not you think that you have ever hurt anybody because of your pain, you have. Because everybody has. Even if that wasn't your intention, when you are in pain, that pain spreads. When you are in happiness, that happiness spreads. When you're in anger, that anger spreads. And in your pain, you tend to hurt people. This person was in pain, and they hurt you because of that pain. And that does not excuse it, but it does give you an understanding. And it does give you a way to go back and go, I've been in pain before. I bet I hurt people I was around while I was in pain, because you did, because everybody does. They felt like they couldn't have happiness while you were happy. So this person felt like if you were happy, they would not be able to be happy in their lives. They would not be able to have good things because they gave them all away. Instead of feeling like in giving, more good would come their way. Some people are stuck in a lack mentality. And if you've ever been in a lack mentality, think back to when you were. Were you as giving as you could have been? Because this person wasn't. And if you're wishing karma on them, maybe you've served some karma for some of the things you've done too. They will face everything that they put you through. So this person is going to have to go through everything that they put you through. And maybe you went through this with this person because of everything you put somebody else through in the past, which is very possible. I feel like for a lot of you that is the case. But good on you for being able to turn yourself around and become this giving, loving, light-filled being after being in a state of lack. A lot of us were raised in a state of lack and a state of keep everything to yourselves and hold on to it tightly because you'll never get it back. Sudden realizations of their actions, guilt, remorse, or pain. This person is going to be dealing with a lot of regret, a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. They're really going to be feeling what they did here, and they're going to be seeing the truth of it, and they're going to have a hard time dealing with it. They will be outsmarted by and used by someone they loved and trusted. And that's why they're going to be feeling it, because they outsmarted you and used you and made you feel like you were nothing, no one, unworthy, unloved, unvaluable. And they are going to have that same thing happen to them. They may have even used you, like I was saying at the beginning of this, I think it was this one. Somebody may have been being used for sex in this pile, or somebody may have been being used for their money or for their gifts. And this person was not giving back an equal exchange for that. They were taking what you had to offer and making you feel like what you had to offer wasn't worthy of them giving you anything in return. And so somebody else is going to get in their head and make them feel like what they have to offer is not good enough, and like they shouldn't have to give them anything for the things that they're giving them, and they're going to take everything they have. Peace will be very hard for them to find. They got a lot of work ahead. So this person has a lot of work ahead of them. They are really going to have a hard time finding peace. They're really going to have a hard time remaining grounded as well. They're going to be very anxious. They're going to be very fearful. They're going to be feeling very alone and outcasted and like they don't have anyone to turn to, or like they don't have anything to offer. They're really going to have a hard time opening up their heart, even more so than they have in the past, and it's because they're going to finally open their heart. What you taught them was to be compassionate, empathetic, loving, understanding, caring, and they're going to bring that into being in their life because they're going to be seeing how good that is for your life and how much it's bringing into your life, how many good things. And so they're going to open up and they're going to be their true self, and they're going to be this loving, kind, beautiful soul. And then that loving, kind, beautiful soul is going to get stomped into the ground by somebody who's just like them, or just like they were in the past. And that's the cycle. This person has to fulfill that karmic cycle because they got to learn from you how to become that. So they got to teach that to the next person too. And that's what they're going to be going through. So that's what I have for this pile. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated with you in the comments below, whether or not you enjoyed this reading or what you might have gone through with this person, or if you've seen some of these things happening. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.